Hey guys, here with your Divine Masculine reading today. You know how the drill works, guys. Either read this as a masculine from your masculine. I'm not minding. I'm just here to deliver the energies. So basically we have blocks and challenges at this time for the masculine, actions, and then outcomes, and we'll pull a soul message, so we'll get straight into it. So basically for the blocks and challenges that the Divine Masculine is facing at the moment, I want to say facing because I feel like there's something he's sort of refusing to look at along his journey at this time. I almost want to say, like, this is an emotional kind of feeling for him, like, you know, because the green is representative. 6 is sort of like that nostalgic energy. So I feel like he's really kind of stuck at the moment on, like, he knows how he wants to feel. He's remembering, you know, like, good times he's had with friends and family and, like, partners and just, you know, like, even on his own. And he's just not really sure how to get back to that way of being. But also, like, what I'm feeling through this card as well is I feel like he's really, I don't want to say the word struggling, but he's really finding it hard to kind of look at himself through the eyes of love at this time. So, you know, whether that's, like, I feel like with this card as well, like, it's got something to do with that, like, inner child. Like, I feel like he's kind of ignoring that need and desire that, you know, like, you have to love yourself too, masculine. Like, you love, like, you're a very loving person. You come from a place of love, but you are just really struggling to see that love for yourself. You're struggling to see, like, how you can receive that love and how you can love and nurture, like, your journey so far, you know, like, kind of realigning with your inner child, yourself, like, looking at where you can love yourself a little bit harder. So I feel like that's just kind of where the masculine is just, coming up a bit short at the moment. Is just, like, he's struggling to love himself. He's struggling to feel loved. Potentially this is like a mother wound or potentially even a father wound. But yeah, it's just, it is like that inner child work, but also just making the conscious choice, masculine. Like, you are worthy of love from yourself, you know, like, choose to love yourself. Don't wait until something or someone comes along and makes you feel worthy of it. Just choose right now to love yourself. But that's just the challenge that's coming out for the masculine at this time. So the action step, all I see straight away here is, like, his heart is blinded. Like, I feel like he's all tied up in his heart space, and he's just really so, like, that's the challenge. Like, he's struggling to open his heart to love. And like I said, love for himself first and foremost, feeling like he's worthy of love, feeling that he deserves the love he gives to everyone else, feeling that he's worthy of love from a partner or his family or, you know, whoever kind of springs to mind. And basically the action here is, you know, like, we've got 7, like, that can be a very sort of stuck energy. Like, you know, he's feeling very stuck, and the action here is masculine. It's time to move. Like, it's time to move and release yourself from the binds, you know, let go of, like, cut yourself free, like, visualize, you know, like, scissors going through all the binds that you have against, like, patterns and addictions and, like, exes and, like, shit that happened when you were young. Like, it's in the past. Like, it's time to move. Like, move forward, you know, really lean into your heart and go, what do I want? Like, what do I really want? You know, what's a blissful way of being for me, you know, and just start moving, like, start moving towards it. It might even just be that simplicity of, like I said, making the decision, like, I am ready to love myself, and I'll do what it takes to kind of learn how to do that, or just decide I'm choosing how to do it right now. Or if you are in a bit of a confused state of whether or not, you know, you want to be in a certain relationship, or if you want to be in a certain career, or, you know, like, evaluate these things, like, what's making you happy, what's not, and what's just something you can do to start shifting that stuck energy. You know, even, like, clean your space, clean your house, declutter, like, clear out old photos and things that, you know, the people you're not even connected to anymore, you know, like clear out this so you can create that new space. And even like moving physically, I feel like I'm getting this like view of like get up off the couch, get up out of that like sort of pity party, and start to go, okay, yes, I'm stuck. So physically moving can even just help start shifting this energy. Go for a walk, go for a run, stretch, you know, like bring out that inner little boy, like, or inner masculine, you know, go and kick a ball around, or go fishing, or, you know, like just like move, like stop sitting there and wondering why you feel stuck. Like physically get up and move, and the rest will start to follow. And if, again, like if you do want to make a change in your career or relationships or friendships, or make amends or whatever, like just like pick up the phone, send a text, write a letter, like just do something. Just do something. Stop keeping yourself in this space of not being open to love, and like not feeling that you're worthy of it. You're worthy of love. We all are. So get up and move, masculine. It's time to stop being stuck, okay? People need you. You need you first and foremost. And then if we look at the outcomes for the masculine, we have daydreams and decisions. So basically what I'm seeing with this card is it's, you know, like dreams come true, basically. You know, like your outcomes are going to be based on your decisions moving forward now. Like this isn't a card of sort of potential outcome. Like this is spirit saying basically you are here to make the choice now. So what you want to see come into your life, you have to make a decision. You have to create it with that imagination, like whether, again, like you visualize yourself in this dream job and you're making lots of money, or you're surrounded yourself with family and friends, or you have a great partner who just is your world. Like, you know, you've got a great business idea that you're gonna, like, you know, come leaps and bounds in. These are just like spirit's just kind of throwing all concepts at the moment. Nothing is off limits here, but you have to make the decision. You have to dream up what you want things to look like, and your outcomes are going to be based on that. So if you refuse to move and keep yourself bound and stuck, if you're not feeling worthy and lovable, if you're not loving yourself and loving your direction, make a move and start moving towards these daydreams, you know? Like, just make a move. And basically, like, the one thing I love about this card, like, this is emotional. Like, again, the green is very representative of emotions in this deck. So this, again, is like a state of being. Like, if you want to experience, like, the joy and the happiness and the love and everything else, like, you're going to have to face your shadows. You're going to have to move out of that stuck energy. You're going to have to overcome the fact that you don't feel like you're lovable enough, and start loving yourself harder. And just, like, know that when you decide and create those beautiful, I don't want to say illusions, that's not the right word, those beautiful, you know, dreams of what you want your life to look like, and with who and what and how, you know, like, that's when the doors just open and you're just at complete peace. See how his hands are, like, together here? Like, the thing I love about this card is, like, there's no pushing. Like, it's just receiving. It's just letting the doors kind of open and let you walk out into that bliss, into that dream life that you really feel like you want. And the blue here, like, you walking into your truth. Like, when you realize that you're worthy of what you want, and you can greet the world with love and receive it, and just know that, like, it doesn't matter who said what or who did what or what happened when. It's like time to just let the shit go and just be like, you know what, this is what I want life to look like. I don't care what anyone says anymore. This brings me fulfillment. This makes me feel good. So start dreaming, start getting creative, write, draw, meditate, like, do whatever it takes. Like I said, go and physically move first, clear out the stuck energy, and then get into the more, you know, like, yeah, emotional feeling. Feel from your heart, you know, open up to that loving space and just go, you know what, fuck yeah, like, this feels good. This person feels good. This relationship feels good. This career feels good. And it's not a permanent decision either. Like, I feel like that was a real disclaimer just thrown in there. Like, what you're dreaming of now might change, but just go for what you want right now. Like, how do you want your life to look? You're worthy of it. But that is pretty well the masculine. We've got like 7 6s. So like I said, it's a bit of like nostalgic, the past, stuckness, but it's time to just move, masculines. Move to what makes you feel good. Just don't let anything get in the way of that anymore. Like, you know, Stop looking around and thinking like you're not good enough, or you're not lovable, or you're not worthy of it. You are. Everyone is. Just want to give you a hug. All right, let's get a message from Soul for the masculines. Bit of a boost. Soul message. All right, here we go, here we go. Hopefully you guys can see these cards okay in the dark. All right, masculines, your soulmate's love surrounds you this very moment. Stop and feel it. Unconditional love glowing through the eternal flame of oneness. A spiritual union of two souls radiating light for the entire world to feel. So I feel like there's kind of two messages on that on masculine. Like obviously your soul, you're your soulmate first. So feel into that love that you know is inside you. You know, merge with that feeling, how good it feels to be like, you know what, I'm all right. And also I feel like there's part of the people who will view this, there's part of this collective that will receive this from like an actual like soulmate, like in the physical world, like a partner that is also saying like, I wish you could love yourself as much as I love you. Like, I wish you could just see how lovable you are. Okay, so take that how it fits, but like just lean into that love for you first, masculine. Think about how much you love like I said, think about how much you love something, whether it be your mother or whatever it is. Like just think like how good it feels. And then just shift that to yourself. Be like, now how do like, you know, now I'm going to feel that for me. And just like, you know, like the entire world is going to feel that love when you feel it. And that's a beautiful thing. We need that. Okay. So I hope that has been insightful for you guys. But get up and move, masculine. Just start moving. Like I said, even if it's just going outside for a walk, it's a start, okay? Don't overthink everything. Just start moving. The rest will just start to show up and you'll get through it. All right. Thanks, guys. I will talk to you soon.